Good day, my fellow viewers. My name is Gabriel and I welcome you to my channel. Those following my videos, we've been talking about series of things that can really aid your success academically. To the JAMBites, those that want to score 300 marks above, the video has been there. Today, we are going to be emphasizing on the 15 most important topics that you must take cognizance of if you want to write JAMB. Most especially in mathematics. I will be emphasizing on mathematics today. So in my next class, we are going to go to something very interesting as well. So please, as you follow me in this video, may you be blessed. Make sure you don't cut it and make sure you write down all the topics I'm going to be writing for you. Now, I'm having three main subtopics three main topics that we are going to be bringing some little subtopics underneath. So the first topic that stands as the three is numbers and numeration, in which I have some topics underneath, and the next topic is algebra, in which I have some subtopics underneath, and the third topic we are going to be considering here is geometry and trigonometry, in which I have some topics underneath. These are the three main broad topics that has different branches. So talking about the first one here, which is number and numeration, if you want to write your JAMB and make it in that JAMB, you must take cognizance of number-based system. That's when we talk about conversion of numbers from one base to another base. We have conversion of, for instance, you convert base 10 to other base, the other base to base 10, and different bases. That is under the number base. And the next thing we are going to be talking about under that is we have fractions and decimals. That's when we talk about the different kinds of fractions we have, the proper, improper, and the mixed fraction. We talk about equivalency of fraction, and we also talk about decimals too, conversion of fractions to decimals. These questions always, the JAMB always set questions under this topic as well. Now, the third one I'm going to be talking under there is indices, logarithm, and sort. To those that want to write WAEC, to those that want to write JAMB, to those that want to write NECO, any form of external exam, you can't escape indices, logarithm, and sort. These are most repeated topics, very important topics, and really germane. And also, I'm going to talk about sets. In set, we have a lot of things under set. We have the set theorem, we have Venn diagram, we have universal sets, we have the composites, we have lots under sets. So the topics I've mentioned under numbers and numerations are: number one, we have number-based system, we have fractions and decimals, which is the second. The third, I have indices, logarithms, and so. And fourthly, I have sets. Those topics are very germane under numbers and numeration. Now, the next topic I'm going to be talking about is algebra. Algebra is a topic that is very wide. Algebra. You can't escape algebra in your exam at all. But be rest assured that the topics I'm going to be giving you under algebra are something you can conquer within the twinkle of an eye. So the first topic under algebra that we are going to be considering is polynomial. We have polynomial functions. Under polynomial functions, that's when we talk about change of subject formula, that's when we talk about substitution, that's when we talk about how to remainder theorem, that's when we talk about division of polynomial functions, and lots under polynomial. So that is very interesting under polynomial. So the next thing we are going to be considering again is variation. Variation is a topic that you can't do without. If you actually pick mathematics as one of the subjects you want to write in your JAMB. In variation, we talk about the direct variation, we talk about the inverse variation, we talk about the joint variation, we talk about the partial variation, and we also talk about word problems leading to some variable situations. So variation is a germane topic that you can't do without. And variation is a topic that has been treated in GSS3, is a topic treated as well in SS1. So it's an interesting topic and so simple. Please don't sleep. Wake up and start tackling those topics. I'm promising you that if you go deeply to those topics, there is no how you cannot have a very good and a remarkable point in your JAMB under mathematics. So now the next topic I'm going to be talking about is inequality. Inequality is a topic that is very important to those that want to write WAEC, to those that want to write JAMB, to those that want to write NECO. You can't do without inequality. You work on the diagrams, the number lines, etc. under inequality. And inequality is a topic that has been treated in GSS2. It's a topic treated in SS2 as well, and at times they touch part of it in GSS3. So we have GSS2, we have GSS3. Thank you. The next topic we are going to be considering is, that is under the algebra. The next topic we are going to be considering is progression. Progression is so very important, and the topics that I always touch under progressions are, we have the arithmetic progression and the geometric progression. So, and some under geometric progression, that's when we talk about the sum of infinity. Arithmetic progression, we talk about the sum of arithmetic progression, etc. So please try to work on those topics. They are very important and germane. And arithmetic progression, geometric progression is the topic that has been taught in SS2. Very simple. Now please, let's continue with the topics we are talking about. Now, the topic I'm going to be talking about under algebra also is binomial operation. Binomial operation, that's where we talk about different properties. We have the closure property, we have the associative property, we have the distribution law, etc. Under that, you try to work on how to work with star operation and the lots more. That is under my binomial operation. Now, the last topic I'm going to be talking about under algebra is matrices and determinant. In fact, matrices and determinant is a topic that is very so simple. I'm telling you, it's a topic that is being taught in SS3. That's matrices and determinant. You know, under matrices and the under matrices, that's when we talk about the 2x2 matrices, the 2x3 matrices, etc. But in your JAMB always try to emphasize on 2x2 and 3x3. In most cases, 2x2 are always coming out. You can't escape 2x2 matrices. The summation, the multiplication, the subtraction. That's under matrices. Then your determinant as well. You can work on how to get determinant of 2x2 matrix. You don't need to stress yourself getting that of 3x3 matrices. Yes, in JAMB they always concentrate on 2x2 matrices. Yes. Now, that is under algebra. Let me just take a recap of the topics I've talked about under algebra. I talk about polynomials, I talk about variation, I talk about inequalities, I talk about progression, I talk about matrices and determinants. So please make sure you continue listening to the topics I'm going to be emphasizing on. Now, the third topic in which we are going to be talking on this morning is geometry and trigonometry. That is the third topic in which we are going to be talking about. Now, under geometry and trigonometry, we have Euclidean geometry. Euclidean geometry is so simple. That's when we talk about angles and lines. That's when we talk about polygons. That's when we talk about circles. Under that circle, you can go and work on the conic section, which is same thing as circle. You talk about the equation of a circle. You talk about equation of a circle when it starts with origin 0, when it starts with origin A and B. A and B stands for the values given. And under that, we are now going to be talking about under that polygon. Let me tell you something on that polygon. I believe you know the different kinds of polygons we have. We have triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, octagon, etc. So you try to go and work on that as well. Now that is all about Euclidean geometry. So the next I'm going to be talking about is measuration. Measuration is a topic that has been treated in SS1. It's an important topic. Measuration, that's when we talk about areas and volumes of the plane shape. like the volume of a cuboid, the volume of a cube. We talk about the area, we talk about the areas of pyramids, we talk about prisms. Those are the things engulfed under melioration. We have lots more as well. If you try to make your research on that topic, I'm giving you my word that you briefly, you will quickly, you will accelerate to a very good and a remarkable point in your mathematics. Now, the next topic I'm going to be talking about under geometry and trigonometry is coordinate geometry. In your coordinate geometry, you go and try to lay your fingers on them as well. They're very simple topics. You talk about midpoints, you talk etc. lots under coordinate geometry. You can't do without coordinate geometry. Even those writing WAEC NECOS is an important topic and a germane topic as well. So underneath, I'm going to trigonometry. You know, we have basically three trigonometries. We have trigonometry 1, we have trigonometry 2, and we have trigonometry 3. Trigonometry 1, that's when we talk about the identities of sine rule, cosine rules, and that's when we talk about how to look for functions of tan, sine, cos, sec, cosec. Now, if you are talking about trigonometry 2, that's the application of those things, and trigonometry 3, that's where we talk about the sine graph, the cosine graph. Lots of things are engulfed in trigonometry. Please go and work on it. It's very important. And trigonometry is a topic that is taught in GSS 2, it is taught in GSS 3, it is taught in SS 1, is also taught in SS2 and actually SS3. You see how important that topic is. It's very important and so simple. So now for the higher level in trigonometry, that's when we talk about the half angle formulas, we talk about the full angle formulas, etc. For instance, if you want to open sine, open bracket A plus B, close bracket, that's when you have sine A cos B plus sine B cos A. If you want to open cos, open bracket A plus B, that's when we have cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. You can see how interesting it is. Please lay your fingers on trigonometry, and I'm promising you that you can write your exam without that topic. Now, the next thing I'm going to be talking about is calculus. Most students often see calculus as something very difficult. No. Calculus is so simple, it's so interesting, and it's so easy to understand. So under calculus, that's where we talk about the differential calculus and we talk about the integral calculus. Under your differential calculus, that's when we talk about the quotient rule, we talk about the chains rule, you talk about the which same thing as function of function, you know, as well. We talk about limitation of functions, you know, we talk about lots of things there. So now under integration, that's when we talk about the integration by parts. We talk about how to integrate by using substitution. That's when we talk about the mean value theorem under integration. Integration is also the opposite of differentiation. Yeah. So it is an important topic and very simple, easy to tackle. Please don't miss your chance of getting a very good and remarkable point in your JAMB. Mathematics is so simple. If you get the code, then the door will be open to you. Thanks so much for watching my video. Though I told you that I'm going to be talking about 15 topics, and the 15 topics are under some sections, which are numbers, numeration. That's the first main topic. The second, we have algebra, and the third, trigonometry. Now, geometry that also need one more topic to make it 16, though I said 15, that is statistics. Statistics is also an important topic that you cannot do without. That's when we talk about mean, mode, variance, standard deviation, etc. Under statistics, we talk about histogram and the likes. Statistics is also an important topic that you cannot do without. So I love you all, and please stay tuned to my channel. In my next video, I'm going to be telling you how to move from F9 in mathematics to A1. I'm telling you, It is so interesting. Don't miss it, please. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love you so much. Education is the best. Don't let people discourage you that school is scam. Never, never. A farmer can never be the governor of a state. Never. I'm telling you, education is so important that it makes you to be aware of what is happening in your environment. Don't be discouraged. We love you so much. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to press the subscribe